and she made her appearance on Trial by Laughter this year. Let's give it up for Lisa Sears.
So, like he said, my name is Lisa Sears, and no, I'm no relation to the store, because if I were, they wouldn't have been called Snap-on tools. That's a gay joke. I mean, I've been out since BE, you know, before Ellen. And for those of you that don't understand what that means when the closets were dark and locked, since women had bushes. And if you don't know about that, just go on Pornhub and look up 80s porn. It was that long ago. So, but I want to give you some real talk. So, about 4 years ago, I got diagnosed with a small cancer. It was breast cancer, and it was small because, well, they were pretty small. So, I mean, some people don't even realize they don't have them anymore. But it was funny how I found it, and I was driving in the car with my girlfriend at the time, and we'll just call her by her real name, Twat Waffle. And we're driving in the car, and I'm just being sweet, I'm sure. I didn't say anything bad. I probably just said, oh, you're a bitch. And she backhanded me. And I grabbed my boob and I said, real funny when I get breast cancer. And there was a knot, and I was like, whoops. Guess things you put out there come true, right? So we get found out, you know, and everything, and I was like, well, fuck it, let's have a party. So we had about 150 friends come out. About 8 days later, we had a party at the hair salon, and everybody got pink in their hair. It was fucking awesome. And my friend said, who in the hell gets diagnosed with cancer and has a party but you? Right? I mean, you gotta have fun with this, okay? So we did that because I knew it was falling out in a couple weeks. And you know what? I never wore pink a day in my life. People used to say, that's a pretty pink shirt. And I'm like, it's salmon. The only pink I like is on a pussy. No, and now I have it every day. So, but anyways, I'm just trying something out. We're doing something a little bit different. But so I had to go to chemo teach. And are there any survivors in here? No? Okay. So I had to go to chemo teach. And for those of you that don't know about this, because it just, people have chemo. You go to chemo teach, and this lady's talking to me in Twat Waffle, and she's like, there's certain foods that you're not going to want to eat because they're not going to taste good. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, you're going to lose your hair. And she didn't say anything about my nose hairs. And she said, if you have any animals, don't let them lick you for 48 hours after chemo because they could get sick. I'm like, okay. And she's like, or anyone. And I'm like, why would anybody? Oh, yeah, should have let her. But that's another story. But nobody thinks of the positives. They only think of the negatives. And every time somebody finds out that I had breast cancer, they're like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, why did you give it to me? I knew you could catch the gay. I didn't know you could catch the cancer. So, you know, but there's positives. For example, I saved time and money. Money, because I didn't have to pay for any hair products. Time, because I didn't have to shave anything. And, you know, there's no more under boob sweat. I know there's some women in here that are like, amen, right? How many of you come home and flip those bras off as soon as you get in the door? Right? So, yeah, I don't have to do that anymore. Plus, it's less laundry. You know, I mean, come on. Especially some of you that are like, yep, about the boob sweat, you have a lot of laundry, and those things get expensive as hell. So, 4 years ago, I ended up in remission. And people don't realize that just because you're in remission that you're out of the fight, you know. I ended up with a little case of lymphedema because they take out lymph nodes. And I was going to my therapist, and she's like, you do these exercises, and I'm like, okay. And then I went to my psychiatrist at the cancer center, and she goes, Sears, what are you doing? And I said, what? She goes, I got an email from your PT, and I'm like, okay. She goes, are you not taking this serious? And I'm like, you okay? Okay. I said, yeah, I'm taking it serious. I'm doing my exercise. She goes, what did you say? And I said, I told her it's not a big deal. I'm just well along now. She didn't think it was near as funny as me. Then sometimes comes along with breast cancer is girly cancer. So I had to go to the doctor and get checked. And this tech pulls out this wand, very large wand. She put a condom on it and lube. And I looked at her and I'm like, how am I supposed to wear that? It doesn't have straps. I quickly found out because, yeah, I lost my virginity that day. Yeah, so I asked her if I owed her dinner, and she's like, well, I probably owe you dinner. So we have a date next week to go get some fish tacos. But you know what's funny? I'm a lesbian who could care less about sex. I don't know if I'm asexual now. They don't tell you you're going to lose your sex drive. I would have gone out and got as much pussy as I could have. Because you know what? I don't even care anymore. Who knew cancer was the cure for gay? Right? You can't pray that away. You guys have a good night. I'm Lisa Sears.